Are you serious, Jared? Reported for what? I think that's bay leaf. Just gonna hang out here for a minute and vibe out with you all. Hope everyone's having a good holiday. And we're just gonna chill and chop it up. Excuse me, I got several things in my hands. Most folks are probably barbecuing and partying out there. You folks be safe. I'm just kind of holding the camera in my hand. Might be able to set it up somewhere and just kind of have a little chat. Sip on a little something and twist a little something. Let's see if I can set you guys up right here. It's probably a terrible angle, but just kind of laid the phone on the ground. I'm gonna do a little something here. I'll be pointing the camera somewhere else different in a moment. And so, yeah, I want to talk about several things. Man, it was a long day at work today. Um, where should we start? Let's start by getting this twist ready. A second here. And yeah, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jeffrey Kelly's channel. Does the Bigfoot thing also out of, I think he's in Yuba County, California. And I really do enjoy what he does. And uh, he keeps my personally, he keeps my standards up because he's an old BS guy, and in my opinion. And his channel has, you know, encounters and different segments that are pretty funny and knowledgeable. And I think a lot of you would enjoy if you're into the Sasquatch uh, phenomenon. And it's good to network and be in touch with these guys, especially in my state. And I know there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the community, you know, a lot of rivalries and just different vibes. And we do it. I like to do it Cali style. I like to be myself and uh, do my own thing, my own way. not have to worry about someone telling me how to do things, and or being part of some organization and they tell you how to conduct yourself and all that. But yeah, I don't worry about that. Do my own thing, and I really appreciate the different. Uh, I call it styles. People, the different personalities that I'm in touch with. Everyone has their own way, and I like that. Anyway, we're just hanging out. I can't see chat. Give me a second. I'll jump on there and we'll definitely vibe out. As usual, phone's low on batteries. I got my little battery charger there. We're charging up. Got two people in here. What's up, folks? Oh my God, you can hear the mosquitoes. They sound like an army. Anyway, who knows? I might delete this later. But anyway, let's get to the title of the video, and basically we're gonna be heading up to Bluff Creek. I think I got some time to make it out that way, and so is Jeffrey Kelly. So I recommend this channel, folks, especially the last video he just posted, which talks about Onion Lake, which is up this way, and I have a feeling it's gonna be good out there. Oh yeah. You guys were like locusts, probably. People are gonna watch this video are gonna be like, "What the hell is going on? And what is he talking about?" Anyway, I like to conduct my investigations my way, as I was explaining. And hey, Beauty, did she take off already? Welcome everyone. Um, I remember growing up, a lot of detectives always had their pipe, their tobacco smoke, or whatever they were smoking, and they would do their thing, and I kind of do that these days as well. Being out in the field, sometimes it's stressful. It could be nerve-wracking, and so I think that's it's a good way to calm your nerves and relax yourself. And a good way to anchor yourself into the environment, I think. But anyway, so Bluff Creek, if you're not familiar with the area, most famous Bigfoot sighting, Roger Patterson Gimlin film was filmed in the area, and I know and believe that there's still a lot of activity up there. This time we're going up with Jeffrey Kelly, and big shout out to Rowdy and the Bluff Creek Project crew. They've shown me a lot of stuff, guided me down to the film site, giving me tips and tricks and stuff. And Jeffrey Kelly's video yesterday was about Onion Lake And one of my best investigations was at Onion Lake, and it was an overnight investigation with Rowdy, my boy Rowdy. And we literally were up and down that whole mountain on foot and in a vehicle. And we had, walkie talkies. We broke up into crews, and it was just a great time. And we met up, I think it might have been Fish Lake. We all met up at Fish Lake. What's up, Pappy? And when we got to Fish Lake, we all met up there, and it was cool because I had my FLIRs, so we had thermal, and the other crew had night vision. We all had walkie talkies too. We're communicating while we were driving, and just being able to get into that area at night was something else. And I did record that, and it's probably one of my least viewed videos. And that night, we hung out. We hung out at Fish Lake, and we were all just sitting there. And it was, I could have swore it was a full moon, and we had a rock thrown at us. And I've never really had that happen. And I swore it was maybe one of the guys or something, and but it wasn't, because it was so perfect. Uh, the way the rock was thrown, where it was thrown from, and for it to be right on target was amazing. And I'm hoping to have more activity. Even the first time we went there, I did an overnight. I've been there several times. And the weird, what's up? Yeah, man, I'm sure no one got notifications. It's crazy, right? uh, yeah, there's been a couple times that I've been up in that, and have seen structures. And it's funny because some guys are not into structures, and I was just looking at different things. Uploaded a video of a possible subject in the area. Just a lot of weird things have happened there, and I'm excited to head back up, and I'm definitely gonna bring you all along, and I'm gonna set up all the gear. As of late, I've been using my phone, and I got a lot of other stuff. I got a bunch of game cams. Got the GoPro. Got what is it? Um, the parabolic mic, and just several things that I could put into use. But it's just, when you head out, timing and just carrying all that gear, and charging batteries and all that stuff, it gets crazy. But when I get into certain areas, I like to bring all that. And I believe that is wilderness, so it's a little different from the state parks and the national parks, and obviously the private property. It's just a whole other vibe. And yeah, lots of bear sightings there, mountain lions. It's just pretty wild as far as California. Um, yeah, so I'm excited, and it's a trip because I'm not too far from there now. But when I say not too far from there, I'm talking like I'm like maybe almost 2 hours away at the moment, but I'm still in the same county. Yeah, everything is so spread out here. You got to go to town. It's like 45 minutes. And when I say town, it's a town. It's a small town. And you want to go to town, like Eureka, California. Yeah, well, 45 minutes up and down a bumpy hill. I think it's a long time, and especially with gas prices and all that, it takes a toll. And especially on these roads, and your vehicle takes a beating. So it's not like being in the city. It's a little different. And even in the city, man, it's terrible. Traffic and everything. We don't have traffic here, but everything is just so spread out. It's crazy. Do a little zoom in for you guys here, just in case. And this is last night. I did some recordings of some sounded like owls and stuff, and I was just surrounded by them. And this is a little visual of some of the areas. So we're gonna be heading out. So I'm thinking maybe Sunday, but the guys are gonna be there on Monday, and I'm not sure exactly what their plans are, but the idea is to hook up, and hopefully I could show them some spots around here, and we'll be hitting the Bluff Creek area. Yeah, bro. No, definitely. Nothing wrong here. It's just the locals. The locals are around here. A lot of broken trees and stuff here. It's just, good area for activity. I always mention the orbs. Haven't seen the orbs lately. I don't know what's up with that. And what else could I touch on? I don't know if you guys are familiar with I believe it's the Umatilla sounds. That was out of Oregon a while back. And I heard those same sounds right from here. And that was my first video. And I would love to do like a comparison, love to be able to enhance those sounds and compare it even to the Umatilla sounds, or to any other sounds that are out there. I just don't have the skills or the time to put something like that together. Yo, Florida. Cheers, brother. Happy Independence. Anyway, so the Umatilla sounds, that's one thing I want to be able to put that together. So enhance the sounds I recorded and compare it to those. And hopefully if I could get some help out there, I would appreciate it. And also there's several videos that I posted and gotten some people to point out certain things, and they kind of timestamp certain possible beings and stuff, and I thought they were really good, and I want to make a video where I post all that together and share it with you guys, just to show that there's some pretty crazy things that have happened here. And it's not all just, I show a lot of structures and possible things, but these are, I think, pretty legitimate beings of some sort. Yeah, well, see, and it's hard. It's hard to tell, the pareidolia from something. You never know. It might be a stump or something, but sometimes you see, like, there's some dark figures back there, but I think those are stumps. But I have gotten dark figures in this area where uh, I've seen like blue shining eyes. You know, a lot of people report red and glowing eyes and stuff like that. I remember one time I was here and I seen some blue bright eyes, and it was a total trip. And the thing was crouched down. You couldn't tell it was a black mass. And I just don't. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. I think I did post that video as well. Um, and you never know. Yeah, you never know. All types of other anomalies have happened in these woods as well with my game cameras and just with my own eyes. It's crazy, and I love it. And it's frequent, and I try to document as much as possible and share with you guys. And I know a lot of other people are having the same experiences, so that's cool. It's like kind of confirmation for me. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Who knows? Todd Standing. I don't knock his stuff. Who knows? Whoa, you heard that? I don't know if that was a firework or just maybe like a shotgun. As far as fireworks, nobody should be lighting anything up right here. And if you do, you should be very careful just because things are so dry. It's summertime here, and any little spark could start a big fire. And there actually is. There's usually we have our fire season up here, and there is a few fires that are going on, but nothing major. And when I do go out to Bluff Creek, like last year, there was fires up that way, and it gets pretty smoky and gnarly. And I'm just kind of pointing the camera, not doing a great job of panning and stuff, but I'm just trying to get this little chat off my mind. And yeah, it's just exciting. I get very excited every time I know I'm gonna go up that way, just because it's such a notorious spot. And I recommend it, folks. Check out Jeffrey Kelly. You could just look up Jeffrey Kelly Onion Lake, and it's probably the latest episode and upload. Um, and I just love sharing anything from this area as well. And that's what I'm working on, sharing, any encounters, touching base with people. I'm always chatting, talking to people from here, and trying to get information. And there's a lot of stories from here. It's just that a lot of people are very private, and it's hard to get people on sometimes and get them to tell their stories, especially if you're going to post it online or something. It's not easy. But and another thing, what was it? I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. I love his podcast, and I know it's like one of the biggest. What is it? One of the biggest podcasts online, if not the biggest. And I know he was very fascinated by the Sask. All right, they're setting it off down there. It's further down the hill. Um, he's very much into psychedelics, the ET phenomenon, and the Sasquatch phenomenon. And I know that he spent a week up in the Pacific Northwest here. And basically, he thinks that the Patterson Gimlin footage is a man in a monkey suit, and that, yeah, a lot of these, I don't know who he hooked up with exactly to go out squatching. And I think they said a week that they spent up here. And basically they're calling BS on the whole subject, and possibly that it might be Gigantopithecus, and whatever. You want to go that way, you believe in aliens and you get into psychedelics and all that, but Sasquatch is BS. So I don't know, Joe Rogan. I think you need to hook up with some better people and spend maybe a little more time on the subject. And I think it might change your mind, man. And at the same time, if he is pumping this whole, because he has a big following, and if he says something, people are gonna believe it and whatever. And if he's saying that this is not real, which it is, I think there might be something behind that, and I might question Joe Rogan. And I still love you, bro. Still love what you're doing. I listen to your podcast while I'm at work. And is Mother Nature in here? What's going on? What's up, Griffin? What's up, Isaac? Heard a little snap over here. Might be a deer or squirrel. Another snap over here. So anyway, I thought I'd just speak my mind a little bit today. Bring y'all back here. Hang out. We just had a little sesh. Aw, Kim, much love. Yeah, much love to all of you out there, man. I love you all. I always appreciate the support. Ramona, Mother Nature, Pappy. Who else is in here? Florida, Crypto. Just hope you guys are all enjoying the holiday, keeping safe. And we might go back live a little later. I don't know. I was going to say a little later on, but yeah, if we get any activities. Chev, and of course my ninja, Jared, Bamboo Soldier. Yeah, cheers to all of you. And we're out here, we're doing our thing. Low budget environment style. B-footer. Who else is in here? I'm licking shots for all of you. Boom, 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 boom. You guys feel free to check each other out, support one another. The Four Little Town. I don't know what's up. What's up with that? I'm not sure where that is or where that is. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how Jared and I met. we didn't hit it off too well at first, but then we became the best of friends. And that's what I love about things like that sometimes, folks. We joke around sometimes, throw little jabs and comment on things. And we can't take it all serious. Uh, and at first I was like, Jared, what the hell? What's this guy saying? And I was just like, what's going on? And then we had a little chat. And before we know it, best of friends. And that's what I want to do with all of you out here is just become great friends and build a great relationship. Yo, what's up, Dave? And yeah, keep each other informed, man. I'm just reporting out here from my woods. And if you guys hear anything from your neck of the woods, let me know. That's how we keep each other informed. Each one teach one, We all got information that We need to learn from each other, and just want to send out some good vibes. Nan. Yeah, Nancy. Yeah, send out some positive vibes out there, because a lot of times there's a lot of negative things going on, especially online or wherever. So feel these vibrations, you guys. Feel the love, and share it with everyone around you. Storm, welcome. And yeah, we'll go ahead and cut this one here, and stay tuned. Over and out.